while laughing fires the news across your bow. And if you can't heave two, at least heave one.
All right, love.
Oh, that's cute. That's very cute.
Isn't that funny?
Cute. You really sucked it to me.
That's not funny, Davy.
Oh, that's funny. Funny. You bet your sweet bucket it's funny.
For the news of the present, here's the man to whom the news wouldn't be the news without the news. Here's Dickie.
And now for the news of the present. London. It was learned today that the new record album, which showed Beatle John Lennon and his girlfriend Yoko completely nude, had sold over 2 million copies before anyone noticed the striking resemblance. Dateline Hollywood, French International Pictures, announced today that they will do a remake of the Adam and Eve story starring Raquel Welch. The movie will be called How Do You Like Them Apples? And in Las Vegas, Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton signed to perform at the Sands Hotel. When asked what their nightclub act would consist of, the Burtons replied, they will just step out on stage and do their thing. On this basis, the show immediately sold out for all 68 performances. I was there early. Take it away, Goldie.
Hi. And now peeping into the future. Here's that peeping Tom himself, Dan Rowan. Oh, Dan.
Goldie, your facts may be impeachable, but your enunciation is impeccable.
Naughty boy, you've been peeping again.
California, 1989, 20 years from now. The Queen Mary, aging Long Beach attraction, was removed this week and replaced by the newer Queen Elizabeth. When questioned about the move, Queen Elizabeth had no comment. Tulsa, 1980, it'll sneak up on you. Tulsa, 1989, 20 years from now. The competition among the airlines to introduce the largest jetliner was won today when CFG Airlines announced they had finally succeeded in putting wings on Oklahoma. Hollywood, 1989. Since decreeing 20 years ago that no TV show could win an Emmy twice, the Television Academy tonight gave all 83 of its Emmys to the only show still eligible, the Frank McGee News Report.
Hello. Our Laughing News Report seldom presents the classics, but tonight is an exception, as News of the Past takes you back to Shakespeare and one of the greatest love scenes ever written, and shows you how it really happened.
Romeo! Romeo! Wherefore art thou? Romeo! Romeo! Why? Listen, darling, I've been asking everybody where you were.
Science has given us a new word, cryogenics. This is the process of quick freezing living persons to be revived at a future date, when presumably the world will be a better place. So far, the idea hasn't caught the public fancy, but ad agencies are working on it. Trust me.
And our client has perfected a process. It's a method of preserving people indefinitely in extreme cold. This is a gigantic operation. It's up to us to come up with an ad campaign that's worthy of it. You boys got anything yet? Whacker?
Well, Chief, we're trying to work up a spin-off on Better Bodies with Bird's Eye.
No, Whacker. That may be a little touchy. How about you, Tebbit?
Well, we were thinking of a group plan called an icicle built for two.
That's fabulous. Fab. How about it, boys? I think that may be it.
Hold it, Chief. Forget the whole campaign. The quick freezing process is no good.
What?
Some bakery just tried it on a batch of breakfast rolls, and they all shattered to little bits.
Well, what's that got to do with us?
Well, do you think people are going to go for this gimmick when there's a good chance they're going to freeze their buns to pieces?
And now for those of you who just live for the sports news, here's old-faced sporting life himself, Alan Seuss.
Hi, sports addicts. Big Al here, dribbling in the old bull ring. Oh, I love that bell. Featurette. There's been a big hue and cry about the lagging attendance at the sulky races, and I say, why not? If the horses want to sulk, don't let them race. I mean, really, guys, who wants to watch a bunch of grumpy ponies? Get yourself some smiley horsies, and the world will beat a path to your pari-mutual. Whatever that is. Ta-ta.
Well, that's the Laugh-In news for tonight, folks, and we certainly hope it tickled your fancy.
And if not, be sure to stay tuned next week when we will have twice as much news for those of you with extra large fancies.